Hello, welcome halftime TV viewers and subscribers. We're watching the United States versus Reggae Boys in Austin, Texas, and we have a special. You're well geared up tonight, man. You're well geared up.
So, evening, welcome, evening. Thanks for
The,
having me. Don't
the pleasure is ours.
still have to wear my colors, although and give you heartache and headache. Still have to wear my colors and start out on the wrong foot already.
Yeah, definitely. Yellow card there for Kemar Taxi Lawrence, first minute into the game. Basically misread. I thought that one looked a little offside though, in my opinion.
Um,
Um,
I, Alvis was playing him on side. I saw the
oh
replay. Alvis was playing him on side. Uh, Kemar get away because that could have been a possible red because he was
yeah, because
definitely the last defender.
the young man was through on goal.
Yep.
So let's run through the starting lineup for those who are just joining us. Remember, like as soon as you hop on, and interesting stuff. Tyreek McGee on the starting team. He gets a nod from Theodore Whitmore. Could it be because Ravel Morrison is out? I mentioned this before. A lot of the youngsters, a lot of the players, they will need to grab the opportunities presented to them with both hands. United States mounting an attack down the right hand side, and that one is thwarted. Goal kick to Jamaica. But for the US, Turner in goal, Sergina Dess, Walker Zimmerman, M. Robinson. Well, two Robinsons playing in the back four there for the United States. In midfield, they have Tyler Adams, Weston McKinney, Musa, Ariola in up top, and then Pepe, who recently pledged his allegiance to the United States over Mexico. And then there is Brandon Aronson. For Jamaica, we have between the sticks, the man himself, Andre Blake, Alvas Powell, Adrian Mariappa, Damian Lowe, Kemar Taxi Lawrence, who, as I said before, is on a yellow card already. Speedy Williams starting next to Javon Watson. This at 4-2-3-1. Bobby Reed, Tyreek McGee, Jamal Lowe playing as the three just below Shamar Nicholson. So, what do you think of the formation? What do you think of the starting lineup? Let me know. Positive from Theodore Whitmore. Reports came out today that his job is currently in limbo, and he needs to get at least 5 points from these three games that he has coming up. So, what are our thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, it's in limbo now, and it's worse because a lot of players didn't even make this trip. So
True.
he's even in a worse position compared to the first international break. You have less quality in the team in this break than the first one. So I don't know. We'll see what tactics he brings for these three games. Kind of like the line the formation with the two holding midfielders and the three attackers. Let's see what Tyree can give us.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people been crying for him to get a game, so he has getting his opportunity now. So let's see what him can give us.
Yeah.
And
Fair enough.
hopefully we can get something positive out of this one. We need it.
Hmm. Yeah, we definitely need it. I agree with you. Young Brandon Aronson there, one to watch for this game. I'm pretty sure he'll be looking to budge the back of the net again. He's on a good run of form, 5 goals in 14 games. So he'll definitely be looking to push on. And we see a lot of opportunities in the Reggae Boys team, but there's also a lot of opportunities to capitalize on in this US team as well. Um, Weaknesses all over. The center halves aren't as experienced as we would have wanted. This is definitely not their best pairing when it comes to center half. When it comes to attackers, they have been struggling to find that perfect attacker up top. Again, we haven't seen them replace some of the strikers that they've had of yesteryear. So the United States, they've been struggling to find goals. As I said in my preview to this one, they had a 0-0 draw, and then even in that game against Canada, where they had 72% possession, they still only managed a 1-1 draw there. And in the first two games that they played, they only managed 3 shots on target in the first half. So again, we're waiting to see what the United States will bring. Is it an exceptional United States team? No, but they seem to be the kryptonite for the Reggae Boys, and they don't lose at home. That's what we've grown accustomed to. They don't lose at home. I think the last time they lost the game at home was back in the 80s in World Cup qualifiers, and if my memory serves me correctly, that was to Haiti. So again, we await the US team. A lot of speed in that team. Anthony Robinson trying to run down the flank there, the left flank, and even Anthony Robinson coming into this team, it's good to see. We saw him in the English Premier League last season. Very, very fast individual. He gave my team Chelsea a bit of a headache in that game as well. I think he ended up getting a red card, but a good player on his day. And overall, the United States, they have some good players. I think maybe 4 or 5 of these players in the starting lineup, they're playing overseas. So it's good to see, but also it's something worth mentioning, because the Reggae Boys, they will need to be mindful of this, because the youngsters, even though they're youngsters in this US team, they will be exploring the avenues left open by the Reggae Boys.
Yeah, they got some good young talents on the squad. The squad is almost completely I should say totally different. A few changes he made compared to the team that we played at the Gold Cup. It seems like a few changes.
Yeah. A ton load of changes, because
Download.
ton load of changes. Sergina Dest wasn't in the Gold Cup. Well, he didn't play against us. I think the team that played in the Gold Cup is on the bench.
That's what I think too. I think the team that actually played in the Gold Cup is on the bench. And the
Yeah, and
players them
Busio
who
isn't
never
even in this one. Yep, Busio isn't even
he's
in the squad for this one.
in the squad for this one, right?
So it's a good watch. But again, 10 minutes gone into the game so far. Reggae Boy is still struggling to settle. It's basically them winning the ball and giving it back to the United States. The US, they seem a little bit more composed. Taxi Lawrence needs to be careful, because he's already on a yellow card. And for the rest of the game, I'm pretty sure the United States attackers will be targeting his side of the field.
I think America is using their pace against us right now, as their players are pretty quick, and they're using that pace to their advantage right now.
Definitely.
I think we just have to weather this like a 10-15 minute storm here right now, and get ourselves in the game. I think we can definitely do something.
Yeah.
Good test.
Tyreek McGee started off good, looking mature on the ball, willing to spread it, willing to take an additional touch. And we know youngsters, oftentimes when they come into the national team, they want to get rid of it as soon as possible. It's almost as if the ball is hot on their feet. So they try to, ooh, that wasn't far off, That wasn't far off.
I'm ahead of you, so that's why I don't even say nothing. I realize that I'm a couple of seconds ahead of you, so I'm just keep it quiet.
Ahead of it this week. No worries. Oh, yeah. Someone needs to do it. Someone needs to be brave enough to do it.
Yeah.
And again, Theodore Whitmore spoke about it in the interview. He said even as a young midfielder, you need to be demanding the ball, and we're seeing Tyreek McGee demanding the ball so far in this game. So it's good to see. Hopefully, it continues throughout the rest of this game. We want him to be demanding the ball. We want him to be trying something. A little bit of innovation every now and then. Can't be as static and as basic as we often are.
Definitely. As I say, the coach has put the trust in him to start him in such a crucial game. To me, this is a crucial game for us, because we can start on the right foot for this game. Hopefully, it can lead to a continuation, So I think this game is definitely a crucial game for us, and Top actually put the trust on his job in a sense in his hands right now as being the creative attacking player. So let's see what him can produce.
Theodore Whitmore's job rests in the hands of Tyreek McGee. Folks, remember, hit the like button as soon as you hop on, all right? The more likes this video has, the better for the algorithm and the farther the reach, all right? So as soon as you hop on, hit the like button. The Reggae Boys, they're becoming of age now. They're growing into the game more and more, eh?
That's me. That's me.
Growing into the game, Reggae Boys. Growing into the game. Looking more and more convincing going forward.
That's what I tell you. If we can wait at this like a 10-15 minute, power press, I call it, from the US team and get ourselves settled and get into the game.
Yeah, and I think it's more about breaking down the game into segments. I think it was Claudio Ranieri who said that you have to break it down into 15-minute segments. And the more you get past 15 minutes, you focus on the next 15 minutes because it's full 90. And if you look at it as a big picture, it's going to seem difficult. It's going to be a tough ask if you're looking at it that way. So you need to break it down into 15-minute segments and approach it. Yep, approach it likewise. But good start from the Reggae Boys. I think this will be a more positive game in comparison to the other games that we've played, especially the Mexico game and the Panama game. So far, it's looking as if it will be an entertaining game. It's looking as if it will be played at a proper pace and end-to-end stuff, eh?
I see Javon Watson being the senior that he is. I talked to them early because them there play around with the ball just now and see my make them know, so listen, put the ball up.
No jokes, eh?
Yeah,
what do you think of Javon Watson's inclusion in the team, though? What are your views on it?
Well, based on the squad at the moment, I think it's a good addition because, I mean, we have no Grant and we have no Daniel Johnson as well. So, I mean, we don't have a natural holding midfielder. Although back in the day, they shaky at a few games, but I think he still got some quality, at least to hold the position for us.
Yeah.
So I feel it's a good inclusion.
All right. Well, we're curious to hear what you, the viewers, have to say. Walker said that he's happy with Javon Watson's inclusion. For those on here, let us know what you guys think in the comment section. And good news as well. We're one subscriber away from 4,000 subscribers. Okay, only one away. So we'll be lucky to get that one person up on the subscription list tonight, which will take us over the 4,000 mark. All right, and who knows, we'll probably have a special surprise for you as soon as we get to that 4,000 subscriber mark as well. Okay, so again, remember, if you're new to Halftime TV, subscribe to the channel, like, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. And if you're here with us now for the first time, remember, jump in the comment section. We're curious to hear what you guys think. What are your score predictions for this one? Can the Reggae Boys make it happen? Can the team upset the United States on home soil? Let us know what are your views. Jamaica, obviously, we come with a lot of baggage, especially the Reggae Boys. There's always something else, always drama, always some bit of excitement coming out of the Reggae Boys camp. But again, what are your views? We want to hear from you. So I think the link is available. So if you want to call in and share your take, or if you want to leave your views in the comment section, we'll be more than happy to discuss those as well. Okay, folks? All right.
I think Javar said we just hit the 4,000 mark,
Done. Word. so
just get your subscriber.
Javar subscriber number 1 and Javar secure subscriber number 4,000.
Make a connection.
So there you go. Welcome to the team, Mr. 4,000 or Mrs. 4,000 or Mrs. 4,000. Welcome to the halftime TV family. All right. But again, 16, yeah, just about 17 minutes gone in the game so far. What are our assessments of the game? I think the Reggae Boys, they've started well. They're being physical. They are imposing themselves on this United States team who we can see that the US, they have a mantra. They came out with intentions. They know how they wanted to play. And that's exactly what they're doing. Jamaica, they're upsetting the rhythm of the United States team. And even though the US has the home crowd advantage, doesn't seem that way in the first 16, 17 minutes, in my opinion. From a statistical point of view, the US has had 61% possession. Jamaica has had 39, 87 passes completed by the United States, 58 completed by Jamaica. Passing accuracy, 77% for Jamaica and 82% for the United States. So not much to separate both teams. We have the United States, 61% ball possession. Jamaica usually Jamaica usually allows the opposition to have the ball, and us asking them to dominate the football seems out of their depth. So I can live with that. There hasn't been a shot on Andre Blake's goal, which, well, yeah, there still hasn't been a shot on Andre Blake's goal, which means the defenders and the midfielders, they are doing something right. So I think we haven't done so bad in the first 20 minutes. Fair assessment. They haven't done so bad.
I think we have weathered that 15-minute storm.
Definitely.
And we have definitely held the composure. And we're not making it a one-sided game right now. Yes, America, still dominating possession, but we're still getting our little chances here and there, and we're taking it when we can.
Yeah. Well, what do you think of the matchup, the battle between Alvas Powell and Anthony Robinson?
I think that's going to be a very interesting matchup, because even just now in one of the play, Alves was too busy ball watching, and Robinson was passing by the time he realized. And, he had to kick it into overdrive just to at least get there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a very interesting battle. He needs to keep an eye on Robinson, because he's a very tricky player. As you mentioned, when he was in the Premier League, he did very well for Fulham, covering. Was it Fulham he played for? Yeah, Fulham, right? Yeah, he did very well for Fulham, running down that left wing. So you gotta really have to pay attention to him.
True. And Alvas has had fitness issues in the past, so I think a fit Alvas would have had problems with Anthony Robinson, especially with his pace and his guile. So whether Alvas is fully fit right now, still not convinced. I've seen him in a number of games since the Gold Cup to now, and it doesn't seem as if he's back to his best. So I think it will be a tricky encounter tonight. And it's the same thing on the other side. I'm seeing Weston McKennie drifting to the right as much as possible. We know he plays out a midfield, but he's drifting over to the right. And even a few minutes ago, he was fouled on the right-hand side of the field. So let's see how that one matriculates as well, because as I said, they're going to be targeting Kemar Toxie Lawrence because he's on a yellow card. But Anthony Robinson, he won't hesitate either to take on Alvas Powell because he know he has him for speed. He has him for pace. He has him for pace 7 days of the week.
And McKennie pulling out the Pogba here, do?
Pulling out the Pogba shots as well.
I think he's one to watch too, because after his expulsion from the last rounds of the international break, I think he coming now to come prove to Berhalter, say, you can trust me, I still got my game and them things. So he's one to watch too.
But again, because it wasn't there's never an issue about or a question about his footballing abilities. It's just Berhalter setting the groundwork. I am the boss, and it's my way or the highway. So regardless if you're reigning US Men's Player of the Year, as Weston McKennie is, this is how it is, and this is my rule. This is how I am setting the rules. And if you can't abide by my rules, then you have to go through the
You
door,
have to go
regardless
through the
of who
door.
you are. So I can agree with him. I can respect his decision as well. And we saw Theodore Whitmore trying to set a similar marker with the Rather Morrison
With
issue.
Ravel,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Whether or not that will play out the same way, we saw some cryptic tweet earlier this week indicating that, quote, I've washed my hands with the situation. That's what Ravel Morrison tweeted before he rapidly deleted that tweet. So we hope it's not tied into what's happening with the Reggae Boyz or the
Right.
incident with Theodore Whitmore. But again, we can never be too sure, because whenever it comes down to the Reggae Boyz, the JFF, there's always something else coming out. There's always something
Ho-
hidden behind the tall grass.
Hopefully it's a derby thing.
I hope it's over at Derby County.
Hope it's a
I
derby
hope
thing.
so. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But folks, if you're just joining us, Jamaica nil, the United States nil. 24 minutes into the game. As ball possession goes, 64% for United States, 36 for Jamaica. The US has almost twice as many passes, with 115 passes to Jamaica, 68. Okay, so good stuff coming out. The US, they're growing into it. They're dominating the ball more and more. And I would like to see the Jamaican team make use of their ball possession when they get it, because teams that play with little of the ball, they oftentimes make the possession count. And I'm not seeing that with the Reggae Boyz team now. They're scrambling for the most part. Scrambling. But Anthony Robinson has the beating of Alvas Powell 7 days a week. And I was mentioning that they will be targeting the right hand side, which is the what Kemar Taxi Lawrence's side, the left side. But the right side for the United States, left side for Jamaica, because obviously we're the defending team. But it seems as if we're weak on both sides now. We're weak on both sides.
I just about to tell you, so right now both wings is problems right now, because Kemar with the yellow and Alvis with the pace. So
Exactly.
they're really working the wings. If you notice, they're quick to make the change. Soon as the pressure starts to build up on one wing, they just switch it.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely need to improve our game. We need to get a foothold into this game ASAP. Need to get a foothold in, because the United States, they're growing in confidence as things stand now. And if they continue to grow in confidence, it will only be a matter of time before they're on the score sheet. You hearing me?
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I got muted. I could hear you. I got muted by accident.
Yeah, no worries.
I mean, apart from the pressure on the wings, still, I mean, we're still kind of holding control of our game. We just need to try and keep the ball a little bit more.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the only persons actually playing the one touch football that I want to see are the defenders.
Yeah.
Whenever it gets to midfield, they're overdoing it and then they're losing it. Yeah, and again, oh.
You need to keep. You have to keep possession of the ball. I mean, we don't keep possession of the ball, we're not gonna see what players like McGee can do. I haven't seen Bobby in the game.
Yeah, but Bobby has been defending it. He has to be helping out
Right, he's helping
Alvas.
out Alves, right?
Has to be helping out Alvas, because if he doesn't, then it's going to be a serious issue for the team. And we're seeing Jamal Lowe helping out Taxi Lawrence as well. Everyone's defending. All hands on deck. All right. Well, let's go over to the comment section. Up and running, Javar. Welcome, Jay. What's popping? Jay's on the road by his account. By his account, he's on the road. We'll take your word for it, Jay. We'll take your word for it.
Boss Damian, boss already.
Easy. 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 Let me sidetrack a bit because I heard Damian Lowe singing the national anthem. Folks, if you heard Damian Lowe's rendition of the national anthem, if you heard Damian Lowe's rendition of the national anthem, drop a fire emoji in the comment section. Damian Lowe's rendition of the national anthem, folks. You need to watch it back. The cameraman did him no justice whatsoever, and I'm sure his mates will be laughing at him come the end of this one when they rewatch it. But he made sure to let everyone know that he was a Jamaican. I think it's the same youngster that got the elbow from McGee. You know?
To the referee.
The referee tackled Glow. Yeah, for real.
The referee tackled him. Not
check.
the win.
Body check.
Don't look good.
Body check.
The ball have to move before him recall him on back.
Yeah.
You have to move the ball. There you go. McGee. Ooh.
Somebody is trying something at least. Somebody is trying something. Little bit of vision. Little bit of vision and a little bit of bravery. All it takes. And I like the pressing, you know. I like the pressing. Yeah. I think McGee playing close to Shamar Nicholson doesn't look bad at all. Doesn't look bad at all. Weston McKinney.
There you go. Watch him. He has free roaming tonight. He's free to roam.
Weston McKinney. Man.
Free to roam tonight. Isn't he in his hometown? He's from Texas too.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Weston McKinney.
He's home right now. So, he's putting on a show.
Yep. Those who came out to see him, he's gliding. Big player. He's a big player. Big game player. All right. 30 minutes in. Reggae Boyz, they've nullified the US threat so far. They've done well for themselves. Ball possession still 69-31, which means the US basically has 2/3 of the ball. 186 passes to Jamaica's 88, almost twice as many passes. What have they done with those passes? One shot apiece for both teams. So the US, they've had most of the ball. They've had the better build-up play. They've looked more decisive when they have the possession of the ball. But in the final third, I haven't seen Andre Blake doing much. So,
well,
again.
Well, that's good for us, so far, as they say, they only had one shot on goal with all the possession they have held so far. So, I mean, that's showing that we're working to defend. We just need to turn some of that defending into trying to get more attacking. Trying to get some of that defense into offense. So we can at least get some chance, because all it taking is that one chance.
Yep, definitely.
Oh.
Definitely. Jovan Watson. Oh, Grandpa making a statement for himself tonight, Grandpa isn't.
Come on. Watching this, I said VAR. He got the ball.
So hold on. We have VR tonight?
Apparently.
Crazy.
That was ball.
I don't even understand why it's a debate. Yeah. Agreed, Javar. Agreed.
Yeah, I hear you.
Agreed, Javar. Agreed. 100%.
Looking back at it, look like he got the man more than. Yeah, he got the ball first. I mean, the follow through take him out, yes, but he did get the ball first. So free kick. All right.
But if that's the case, it's a red card.
He gave him a card and gave him a yellow.
Yeah, that's a foul every day of the week. Every day of the week, that's a foul. He went through the player. So now two of our defenders are on yellow cards, eh? Main man over it. Wasted opportunity. Wasted opportunity. Wasted opportunity. Who's laying down behind the wall? Is that Jovan?
Maggie.
Oh, okay. Maggie pulling a Messi on us tonight. Pulling a Messi, Mr. Maggie.
Touch off a Jamal. Yeah, touch Jamal low.
That's what the wall is there for. Too close to get it up and over. McKinney eager to get on the score sheet tonight,
Yep.
Eager to get on the score sheet.
One to watch.
Eager to get on the score sheet. Trying to get everything. Tajay Isaac. Good night, Tajay. Can't get you on here, Tajay. I'm trying to add you. It's not allowing me to, okay? So cancel that request and send another one.
You see, Bobby dropping back to help Alvis. Bobby knows how Robinson plays,
Yeah.
So he has to help out Alvis.
Good stuff. Again, welcome to Halftime TV. If you're just joining us, folks, if you're just hopping on to the stream, welcome to the channel. We're watching Jamaica versus the United States, Reggae Boyz, as some may call it, versus the U.S. men's national team. This game is being played in the United States, so they're on home soil. They haven't lost a game in the World Cup qualifiers at home for quite some time, a number of years, before I was born. So the odds are stacked against the Jamaican national team. and they'll be looking to rewrite history tonight in Texas. All right. So again, we are just about 36 minutes in, 37 minutes in, and the Reggae boys, they're still in it. 33% ball possession, which is 1/3 of the possession. Half as many passes as the United States national team. 77% ball accuracy for the Jamaican team, 87 for the US national team. Fouls are cancelled out, 4 for Jamaica and 3 for United States. So just about the same. 2 yellow cards for the Jamaican national team. The United States yet to receive a yellow card. So again, as we approach halftime, the Jamaican coach would be happy with the points so far, but he needs 5 points from 3 games. So he needs to get this one right, because if he doesn't get this one right, who knows? Probably we'll be waking up to unfavorable headlines tomorrow morning. All right, but let's keep our fingers crossed. Still an entire half of football to play. Theodore Whitmore, he's on the sideline. He's cheering on his troops, and the troops, they are playing out there for him. They're playing for him. They're giving their heart. It doesn't look good for Theodore Whitmore, but also it's embarrassing for them. So they will need to get something on the board. They'll need to do better in the final third, especially because the Jamaican fans, they're ultra critical when it comes down to footballers, and they tell it as it is. So a lot of these players on the field, they'll be going to grocery stores and market back home in Jamaica come the end of this game, and they will want to be able to face their home fans back home. So again, we'll see how it plays out. But again, 39 minutes into the game, Jamaica still in this one as things stand. We hope the result remains the same. We're feeding on scraps for the most part, not making the best of the opportunities, not making the best of the ball possession. But we hope that changes as the game progresses. Let's see what we have over here. All right. Who's been your player of the half so far, Walker? Who's been your player of the half? We know Weston McKinney. He's been taking this game by the scruff of his neck. But who has been your player of the half so far? Because I think there are a few Jamaican players that have been doing well, but well doesn't really cut it 9 out of 10 times. They need to be doing fantastic in order to get 6 points or 5 points from these 3 games. And based on the performance so far in this first 39, 40 minutes, what's your assessment of the team?
Well, apart from McKinney dominating the game, I would say the midfield has looked pretty decent in terms of not getting overrun by the US. As we can see, most of their movement is on the wings. So I'll have to give it to the midfield for right now. They have been, holding the fort so far. And as you see, most of the players been going down the wings.
But is that as a result of the United States, though? Is it as a result of the US and their approach? Because as you mentioned, a lot of their play is going down the wings, so there isn't a lot of action happening in the middle of the park. So
because it's easier for them to pressure down the wings. So, outside of that, I would say I'd say Speedy hasn't looked bad so far. I want to say Speedy hasn't looked bad so far. Yeah. It seems like the guys them as we see, they're slowly coming into the game. And as I said earlier, we just need to get hold of possession more and start turning all those defensive stands into a little bit more offense.
All right, fair enough.
I feel like if we can do that and get a sustainable turn, we can nick one somewhere along the way.
Okay.
We definitely can nick one somewhere along the way.
All right. Just now while you were giving your assessment, Jamal Lowe, he forced a save out of the US goalkeeper. Tried to put it away into the right hand corner. Goalkeeper was equal and up to the task, and he pulled off a good enough save. I would say I wouldn't say fantastic, but I wouldn't say routine either. So somewhere borderline fantastic um, and okay, a save that you would expect him to make based on the positioning at the beginning of that play. So again, as I said, good enough save. Good enough save. No one was following up, and as such, the defender was able to clear that one.
I think next time we get the opportunity like that, try top corner and see if him can reach. I mean, it was a good, it's a good save he pull out at the keeper. It's a good low shot, But I'd say next time you should try top corner.
Yeah, agreed. But it's easier said than done, because if it were left to a lot of these players, every time they get the ball, they would tuck it away in the top corner. So it's easier said than done. It sounds easy, but most of the time it's difficult for them to find that that pigeon or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. But to be fair, though, I think Jamal can nick one in one of them in a shot like that. And I've seen him when he was playing for he was at Swansea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen him a couple goals when he was at Swansea before he moved to Bournemouth. So, I can see him nicking one like that if he gets the opportunity again.
Sunny side up. Welcome to the channel. Jamaica needs to slow down the game when they get the ball. I agree. They're losing possession too cheaply, and considering how hard it is for them to regain possession, one would expect them to make better use of it when they get the ball. So we're hoping that changes in the second half. But I like what I see from Jamal Lowe. I like what I see from him. He's of the newcomers who made their way into the team. He's one of my favorite. Naturally, I was delirious when he didn't get into that Gold Cup squad. But again, as I said, one of my favorite players. I expect big things of him. And I know he will come good for the team. Again, folks, while I was talking just now, Shamar Nicholson's header whisked just wide of the far post. Should be tucking that one away. That one should be scoring that one. That's a chance.
Definitely.
That's an opportunity, and we won't get many of those. So let's see if it will come back to haunt him in the second half or at the end of this game. But Shamar Nicholson hasn't been bad. He's putting in the work, giving us those Corey Burke runs. Tariq McGee, as I mentioned, he's faded out of the game in the last 10-15 minutes or so, but he had a good enough start. Let's hope let's hope he's reinvigorated in the second half.
I agree with what Sunny Side Up said, that we need to slow it down. We can't play the pace that the US is playing. Otherwise, they're gonna outrun us. We need to slow it down and do better.
Yep, I agreed.
And try to keep possession of the ball. The more we keep possession of the ball, is the better for us.
I fully agree.
Oh.
Shamar Nicholson doing a job for the team, Ooh, referee.
He playing that Corey Burke type game right now.
Yup, we're doing the hard yards for the team.
Yep. Areola launching like it's wrestling. Huh?
That should have been a card. I don't know why the referee.
He made no play for the ball.
He was nudged by Nicholson.
Right.
To be fair with him. But yeah, folks, remember, leave your comments in the comment section. Share your views on the game so far. It's halftime. over here at halftime TV, Jamaica nil, the United States nil. Theodore Whitmore, happier of the coaches. Let me know who will be the happier of the two. But the United States, they definitely had the more productive half. Sergino Dest finishing the half brightly there for his team. But again, we have a lot of takeaways from this first half of football. Jamaica, we know they can be better, but it's the same with the United States. They have a gear up to go. So let's see what happens in the second half. All right. Walker, I'll leave you with the viewers for a second. I'll be back. I'm gonna have a drink. So, folks, I'll be back. No judgment, please.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have a drink. Let's see. Yeah, sunny side up. I heard that too. Tyler Twellman, he always biased anyway, so I'm not surprised that he was crying for that. But there's one, I mean, we do need to have VAR in World Cup qualifiers, but that crying for that red card, we know him biased already, and that's his usual spiel. So I'm not surprised. Definitely not surprised. No, because I mean, yeah, he called the foul. He definitely had the ball first, even though he crying say he didn't touch the ball. You could clearly see that, Damian touched the ball and the follow through took the player out. Fine, you give him a free kick, but it definitely wasn't a red card offense because he definitely touched the ball first. Completely agree. Uh, let's see what the stats. See what the stats looks like in the first half. Uh, First half stats. 3 shots each. US no shots on target. Jamaica 1 shot on target. Possession 65-35 in favor of the US. Passes 270 for the US, 148 for Jamaica. Passing accuracy is a 10% difference, 87-77. US have almost the same amount of fouls as Jamaica, 8-7. Jamaica has 2 yellow cards, 1 offside, 2-1 in corners, favor of the US. So don't think we didn't do too bad in the first half, despite all the possession the US had. Didn't do too bad. As Sunnyside said, we just need to slow down the game. We can't play America game. Need to slow it down, try to keep more possession, and try to get those players that's up top more into the game for the second half. Need to see more of McGee. Need to see more of Jamal Lowe. Bobby, we understand, helping out Alvis on the wing, but Need to see more of him as well. And we already know what Shamar is capable of. So we just need to try and get more possession and knock it the right way and see if we can, as we say, if we can nick one. Yeah, call the man young and rookie. Yo. All right. Respect's on his side up. We definitely need this one. So, you know, but thanks for the support. Good evening, Ingrid. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Again, folks, hit that like button, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. That strong drink.
Yeah, only apple juice. Only apple juice. Only apple.
Okay. Uh,
Only apple
that's-
juice, folks. Only apple juice. Don't drink and watch Reggae Boys. Watch them sober.
uh,
100% apple juice. Welcome, Ingrid Jarrett, watching from Orlando, Orlando, Florida. I bet Ingrid was at that last game, last set of games down in Florida during the Gold Cup. Javar, let me know if you saw Ingrid. Remember if you saw Ingrid. I know you were there live in living colors. Let's see who we have here. This guy. I need to go look for mine in a Java. Okay? Look like you borrowed it without my knowledge.
Yeah, man. Late, but not too late.
No.
Be a wagonist tonight, you know, because I have the jersey. When they score, me put it on.
I have a USA hat, you know. I might just put it on and put the handkerchief around my neck. We'll see.
Because I predict this one 3-1 to the US, you know.
3-1, whoa.
Yeah.
But with the first half, what do you think? With the first half, you're still standing by a 3-1?
No. Change my mind.
You change it.
So, some of the players that even surprised me too. The man when me have really I say, boy, I don't see the sense of him in the squad. Him really make cover some ground still, honestly.
Yeah, man. Grandfather playing football, man.
Mr. Javan Watson. Him really cover some grounds.
Yeah, grandfather playing football tonight, man.
Yeah, man.
Grandfather showing the youngsters how it's done, eh?
Yeah, a B plus so far for the team.
For the team, okay?
Yeah, I think we're playing a good team game, but I mean, what I don't like, they're trying to match up the US with the pace. And I saw a comment in the comment section, Jamaica should slow down the game. US don't used to that slow ball.
Yeah.
They are youngsters out there used to the speed game. So I mean, slow down the game for them so them can at least change the momentum or them tactics for the game. So that don't really mash up them entire game plan. So I think second half, the attacking third, I want to see more ball possession in the final third. We're lacking that.
Yeah.
And Damian Lowe really make a full tackle. Him deserve that card all day, every day.
Rough horse, man.
Yeah, man. And him cause the play for himself. So,
rough horse, man. Rough horse.
And we could have get a red card in the first 30 seconds of the game too.
Yeah. Rough horse, man. Right. Rough horse. Rough horse. Minister of Defense.
Well, I mean,
head of state.
Well, I changed the score. I want to see the Reggae Boys win 1-0 today.
Yeah. The man went from 3-1 to 1-0. Tell him,
make up your mind.
I tell him earlier, I said 2-1 Jamaica,
Yeah.
That's my prediction. I stick to it.
Heartbreak tonight, eh? Heartbreak tonight. Someone's heart is gonna be broken. And I will see who that is. But I think I don't think we did bad in the first half. The United States, they didn't have a lot of openings. I think 2 shots on goal. They didn't have a lot of openings. At least not that I can recall.
Actually, the halftime stats showing no shots on goal.
Exactly. So they had 3 shots. They had 3 shots and no shot on goal. Yeah, let me correct myself.
And we had 3 shots and 1 on target. So.
Exactly, because the goalkeeper didn't make a save. Like Andre Blake didn't make a save.
So I mean, like I said, I think we did well in the first half, despite all the possession they had.
I'd take that sunny side up Mexican subscriber there saying 1-0 Reggae Boys. I'd take that every day of the week. I'd take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. Yeah.
You reach that 4,000 mark because I get your subscriber.
Yeah, Walker was telling me, but I haven't gotten a chance to check it out as yet because I'm over here. Keeping these fine viewers and subscribers company as we watch Jamaica versus the United States. But as soon as we're finished with this one, I'll visit it. But I'll have a surprise for you guys. Don't worry. I promise you something from winning. Promise you something from win. And COVID delaying my packages, COVID delaying the good stuff.
As long as it's not a Man U jersey.
I watch it fun. Nick Douglas said he couldn't bother with the US commentary. He's watching it on Spanish channel. Same, Nick. Same. I'm actually watching it in Spanish now. So what I ended up doing was muting the television. So, so, I don't have to worry about actual commentary from them because you know how it is. You know how it is.
Hey,
Um,
I'm listening to the guys on ESPN. It's the most biased people may ever see. I mean, the master Jamaica should have get 2 red cards already.
yeah, yeah,
One of them is close, to be honest. The one with Kemar.
with taxi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That could have been a red card if VAR was in the game. But I
yeah,
don't see Damian Lowe getting a red card for that tackle though.
right.
Yeah, but I
Hmm.
mean, you should have done better with the ball. That could have caused us a goal, you know.
True, true, so true.
But
Damian Lowe.
we all know Taylor 12 man, he's very biased already. So I wasn't surprised with his commentary.
Um, I I don't listen to US soccer commentators. First of all, you call it soccer. So
That's why that's why I have the audio off. I just watch the video like my dad at the office.
there you go. So that way you're able to form your own opinion and not form opinions based on what they are saying. Every now and then, folks will give you the statistics of what's happening in the game, but we allow you guys to form your own opinion as we're here sharing ours. All right. So it's not a case where we're we're advocating for everything or we're saying what is supposed to be. We're telling you what's happening in the game, and then based on what we're presenting to you, then you guys
Second half
can
is seconds away, you know.
determine. All right. But again, the second half has started. Reggae Boys trying
That's
to
already.
start on the front foot. Um, Ball over the top. Made it all the way to the goalkeeper. But let's see what the boys can muster. Another 45 minutes here. Let me know if you guys think a point in the United States, will a point be good enough, or do you think a point is good enough for Jamaica in the US? Remember, this is on US soil, US home ground. Is a point good enough, or are you not satisfied with a point?
I wouldn't say he's very poor. It's just that he's playing more defensive right now because he's helping out Alves on that right wing. Because Robinson is having his way with Alves right now. So you're not really getting to see Bobby, pushing forward. He's mostly defensive right now. So I wouldn't say he's poor. He's just as we're playing a defensive game right now.
True, true, true.
Yeah, a point is good, but not where we are right now. We don't need a point from this game. But if
You
we get
know,
a point, we will take it.
yeah.
But all 3 points to bring us back into contention of qualifying.
Okay.
The the
If
point
we
we
if
need the point we need right now is to put one in the back of the net. That's the point we need.
So, all right, let me worst case scenario then we lose this game. Is there a way back for the Reggae Boys if we lose this game?
We still have a chance.
Don't,
I'm gonna
don't
say
all
we still
speak
have
at
a
once.
chance. We still have a chance, but it only gonna get it's slim already. And losing this game, it only gonna get slimmer.
Yeah,
So we definitely need at least a point out of this game, at least. As I
true, true.
said, a positive start from this game can always lead to better things. I mean, to be honest, in my assessment, we have a harder game coming up at the office.
True, true. Well, we, we, we
Just
we can watch that game after this one. The United States on the score sheet, Jamaica 1-0 down. All right. So again, the trend continues where Jamaica concedes the first goal.
just
And I mentioned that in the preview. How often do we come back
mm,
from deficits to win games? It's not very often. And
Pepe.
against the United States team that basically never loses at home, it's gonna be a tough ask. But as I said, Pepe, I spoke about him before this one as well. Recently switched allegiance. Well, not even switch allegiance. He decided to play for the United States because he had dual citizenship. He was able to play for Mexico as well. He chose to play for the United States.
Well, I
And
have him on my list to score tonight, too, He's a good striker. And
Yeah.
him score, yeah, him the on farm, to be honest.
But I think a baby scores that though, you know. Good
Yeah,
striker or not. That.
the
Why
defense wide open,
why
man.
why is Speedy and Mariappa literally running in the same spot? The three defenders going to cover one player. You're ball watching and you're not watching the guys running off your shoulder.
Yeah. United States out the blocks. Jamaica. Um, we're still at the starting lineup, waiting. We're still in the starting blocks. While the United States they've gone out ahead of us. All right. So let's see what the boys' response will be. But they need one because as things stand now, it's still 1 point on the board. 1 point on the board, 4 matches played. 1 point, 4 matches. How do we come back from this? How do we come back from this? Well, I had 1-0 for the United States, but considering the United States scored so early, it may very well be a different story. It may be a 2-1, it may be a 3-1. Who knows? But not encouraging so far. Not encouraging. Aronson trying his luck from about 25 yards out. Tricky stuff there. Tricky stuff. The Reggae Boyz team, they don't know how to defend crosses, and it has been the case for quite some time now. It's not yesterday or today. We've conceded from so many crosses, whether it's set plays through corners or whatnot, but whenever it's coming in from wide areas, we struggle to defend it. Why is that?
We're not getting into the right position in order to defend. We're
The
reaching for the ball.
the defenders not on the same wavelength. The
Nope.
defenders not on the same wavelength at all. Sergino Dest operating like prime Lionel Messi. Yeah, the US team, they definitely came out the second half and they look like they mean business. Look like they mean business. They look like they mean business. And they could have gotten on the score sheet again. It could have been 2-0. But Speedy Williams stuck to the task and he stayed with his man there and made the angle as tight as possible. But again, we're all over the place. We're all over the place. The Jamaican team, they need to get their heads together and they need to settle down because right now they don't look settled. Don't look settled, and having conceded the first goal again for the up-teen time, it's
Well, basically we have started the second half like how we started the first half. It's like they just went into the locker room and they hit reset. It's like
facts.
they didn't even try to come out on the positive and continue how they were playing. It's like we just went in and just say, okay, we reset and just start again. You're not gonna win a game playing like that.
That's so true. So true. All right, let's see. Ooh, get it over. Get it over. Can't get the ball in the box. Cannot get the ball in the box. Why is that?
And the US defenders are not that tall.
You get what I'm saying? You know what's up. You said 3-1 United States, Jay? No, you change your mind off that one, so you lose out.
And 1-0 that dead in the water right now.
See how them can respond.
My thing is though, do we really want to go to the World Cup playing this quality football? Because it's almost as if you just want to say, okay, we went to the World Cup. This time we don't deserve to go to the World Cup, unless we improve our game significantly. We don't deserve to go to be at the World Cup. Watching the Reggae Boyz team throughout these past 3-4 games, I don't see a team that deserves to be playing the World Cup. And being a Jamaican, people are going to say, okay, but you're a Jamaican. How can you not want them to go to? I want them to go to the World Cup, but also one needs to understand that the World Cup is the stage for the best teams, right? And the best quality football and teams that play to get there. So it's not because you feel as if you should be there. You have to play to get there. You don't deserve to. No one deserves to be playing in the World Cup. You have to play to get to the World Cup. And Jamaica doesn't look like a team that should be at the World Cup, if I'm to be honest.
You have to be at your best to be at the World Cup. All right, no, we're not at our best at all.
Exactly.
Nowhere near it. Nowhere near our best right now.
So the United States didn't have a shot on target in the first half, and already 10 minutes into the second half, they've had almost 3-4 shots on target. So
I listened to the halftime interview from US coach. He said, two defenders get yellow card, them are gonna make them free.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a clear goal. I mean, honestly, I don't see this team going to World Cup until something is fixed. Jamaica team is like
Yeah.
you keep in a Sunday evening kind of league. You call the brethren to come play ball for you. Next week Sunday, him have work, he can't come. You call the next brethren.
Yeah.
Jamaica team is building like that right now. Every match there's a different squad.
I think grandfather is tired now, you know.
Yeah,
grandfather is tired. Grandfather is tired right now.
Nobody putting a tackle on Serginho Dest.
You get what I'm saying? Serginho Dest playing like prime Messi. And it seems as if that's the case every time he plays Jamaica. Whenever he plays Jamaica, he has his best game. Because there's so much space allowed. He gets to run with the ball, he gets to do whatever he wishes. Showing too much respect to Serginho Dest. Well, let's see if this will be 2-0. Because if it is 2-0, then there's no coming back for the Reggae Boyz.
There's no return for Tapa.
But you're saying that Tapa should buy a house in Florida and stay there?
Him need to do something.
Tapa needs to buy a house in Florida and stay there,
Do something.
That one wasn't far away. Wasn't far away.
I get what you're saying, sunny side up, but at the way how we're playing right now, we're not playing like we want to earn it. Definitely not like playing like we want to earn it. We're just playing like we just want to play. Just to say we made an effort. We made E for effort.
Jabbar, you look worried. What's happening?
Need a goal. So we can put on the jersey.
Maybe because the jersey not on white and can't get a goal. Yeah, we're white.
Oh, but we still represent it next year.
You're wearing white tonight. You're surrendering. Wave the white flag and surrender. Wave the white flag and surrender.
And, the thing is, the same way how America started in the first half, they started in the second half, and they hit us quick and
So
able to
again,
get a goal.
they need to ride the wave again.
Well,
I think we're making two changes. I see Roof and Fleming.
yeah, so that mean Jamal and Bobby coming off.
Or Tariq McGee.
Or maybe Maggie.
And they hit us quick. Maggie, I don't see him in this game so far. I think we get a better second half from him in the Costa Rica. Just like the Costa Rica game, he wasn't playing any ball the first half.
I mean, you're not yet. Unfortunately, you can't see Tariq because we're not keeping possession of the ball. So.
Jamal Low, let's see who is the second culprit. Yeah, Maggie off.
Yep. So McGee coming off
That's
now.
a good change.
That
So you
means Bobby
pushing-
Reed will go into the middle.
Bobby going to the middle. Okay.
I'm sure one person don't agree with that change right now. Ryan LFC. Ryan LFC want Maggie play the whole 90.
Ryan advocating for McGee, eh?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm sure one person don't agree with that change right now.
I'm getting a delayed feed from somewhere. I don't know what's happening there. All right, update, folks. Update. Now the statistics: 11 shots from the United States, 3 shots from Jamaica, 3 shots on target from the US, 1 shot on target from Jamaica, and this shot was in the first half. Possession: 65-35. US having the majority there. The United States have had 374 passes. Jamaica has had 202. Passing.
This Ghana.
Ooh. Yep. That's it. That's it, folks. Done and dusted. Jamaica can now pack their bags. They can pack their bags now. Yeah, they can pack their bags and start heading home because there's no way back now. No way back for the Reggae Boys. Well, in my opinion, no way back for the Reggae Boys.
That's a brace for Pepe, huh?
Yep. Again, exploiting Alvas Powell.
Well, he still preferred to play Alvas, so he put him trust in the wrong player.
Sunny side.
I mean, everybody calling out for Maggie get a game. Everybody call out for Javian Brewer. Why him can't get a game?
Yeah.
From Gold Cup, Alva Spoil not being the best informed person.
Yeah.
So
Jabbar, you can still get the 3 though. You can still get the 3.
I mean, you look like you realize my headgear gone now, so you look like I'm gonna stick with my 3-1.
Man, take off all the headgear.
Jabbar, you can still drop the 3-1. Looks very much likely. Looks very much likely that you can drop that 3-1 tonight. Again, folks, 63 minutes into the game. The United States 2 goals to the good. The Reggae Boys, they have an uphill task now to get back into this one. And a few minutes ago, I was saying a point for the Reggae Boys, how you guys would feel about it. Now, No, it's 0 points. It's nada. It's egg.
Zilch.
So
Nada.
so Zardy is coming on, it seems, for Aronson. Aronson seems to have picked up an injury. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, Jamaica, we don't deserve to be at the World Cup. And rightfully so. It appears as if we'll be watching the World Cup from our living rooms. As is the case now. As is the case now. As is the case now. Watching it from living room. Living room. Living room.
That's where I've been watching
Living
it from
room.
ever since anyway, so
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
no change.
No. No World Cup.
I'll still wear the same color, but not the badge. Because I'm a Brazilian fan and he come on to
He's a
I'll still
Brazilian
wear
fan.
the same yellow.
He's a Brazilian fan. So he's not a reggae boy fan then. He's a Brazil first and the
Yeah,
reggae boys
yeah, yeah, yeah.
afterwards.
I
All
just
right.
support the reggae boys, you know?
Yeah,
Like watching
I
the
hope
reggae boys losing or win
He's
or
a,
draw.
he's not a reggae boy fan, he's a samba boys fan.
I hope you guys hearing this. I hope you guys hearing this. This man disclosing his wagonist ways. Yeah, brawling, as the Jamaicans would say. Brawling, no face. All right, so safe to say we will lose this game. How much will we lose by is the question. I'll 2-0 now. 2-1. Think we can get a goal? Think Kemaru on the score sheet now? Yeah, I just think of
Let's see,
something. Do you
let's see.
think Mikel Antonio will come back into the team? Having lost these, two, if we lose the next game, do you think we'll ever see Mikel Antonio play for the team again?
I mean, we still have a chance, It's just that it just got slimmer. So
Yeah, but I'm saying
I
if
think
we
he
lose the
might
two games, if
I
we
think
lose
he
this
might
one,
come back.
yeah,
I think he might come back for the next round.
yeah, for the next
In a-
round. But again, the next round, we by the time we get to the next round, we may very well be out of it,
That's true.
You get what I'm saying? So does he come back then? Because by the next round, how much games do we have left? 8 times 2 games, 16, 14 games we have to play, no? 14 or 15? 14 games.
After this is what? 6 games, we'll have 14 games left. As how much total we playing? 20, 22?
22 games?
How much game? No,
There are 8 teams in the
so
thing.
14.
So there were seven teams we're playing. And we're playing them
Right.
home and away.
Twice.
So we have
That's
14 games.
14. And
Yeah.
this will be 6. So that's 8 left.
Right. And 3 8 24. So we need to get maximum points
Right.
to stand a chance. Jaja. Ha ha. Woo. Uphill. All right. So Pepe comes off, having done the job.
Aronson came off as well. Who they brought on?
Zardes and who's the other person that went on? Let's see. All right. Zardes and Timothy Weah. Timothy
I
Weah
don't see
went on as
Mikel
well.
Antonio coming back to Jamaica still. And if he keep the scoring farm in the EPL, definitely Maya's gonna be in his ears. Hey, can't go to Jamaica, go show up yourself and you depart such a farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the reason to him not coming for this game. I heard Myers have a lot to do with David Moyes or whatever his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he had a lot to do with him not coming.
I
Word.
think a reason why him and Pinnock pull out though is because the sentiments they receive after that Panama beating. I think Tapa's statement had a little bit to do with it as well. And I think I think this whole situation, with Ravel, I think that's another situation too that's playing into them not coming. My opinion.
So we're gonna have a ton of UK-based players who are signed to play for the Reggae Boys, but who won't play for the Reggae Boys.
Basically.
Pinnock was injured. Ryan Evans says Pinnock was injured.
Yeah, but he played for Brentford. He had
Yeah,
a hip injury
against
the week
Arsenal.
before, and then he
Yeah,
played for Brentford the following week.
against West Ham. Yeah,
Exactly.
because he was playing against Mikel Antonio at the weekend for real.
All right.
So again, the injury
Conver-
excuse.
Conversation was had at that game,
the
Conversation was
the
had.
injury excuse.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Again, that's just my opinion, though. That's how I see it.
All right. 70 minutes into the game, folks. 70 minutes in. Jamaica nil, the United States 2. Long way back for the Reggae Boys in this one. I think as a Reggae Boys fan, you suffer more disappointment than anything else. You lose more than you win. You really lose more than you win because we seldom celebrate wins, no? We seldom celebrate wins, and it's tragic. Very sad. Very, very sad. Javon East coming on for Bobby Reed. Let's see what East has to offer. Bobby Reed has played this entire game basically as a defender because he's had to be helping out. He has to be helping out Alvas Powell over on his wing. But interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Jamaica struggling to get a foothold into this game. Speedy Williams giving the ball away in a dangerous area there. Sergina Des showboating. Yeah, Sergina Des showboating. They're toying with the Reggae Boys, folks. They're toying with us. They're toying with the Reggae Boys. Ooh. Ha ha. Nothing there. Nothing there. Clueless, eh? Clueless.
So he gone to a back three.
Yeah, he's trying
Gone to a
something.
back three. Yep.
He's trying something.
Ball look close. But he gone to a back three,
Ooh.
3-4-3, switched to now. That was close.
Ooh, youngster Timothy Way getting so big, you know.
See?
Getting bulk, bulging up and everything. Putting in the work. Look like a footballer. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he's not taking him off. Oh, interesting.
Who came off?
For who? Jamaica?
Yeah.
Bobby Reed was substituted
Oh,
for
okay. Took
Javon
off
East.
Bobby. Okay.
Yeah. Bobby Reed substituted for Alvas Powell.
Javon East.
Javon East, sorry.
I'm not sure why you don't play Andre.
Oh, Andre Gray isn't play. Didn't even
But
remember.
if me picking that squad, he's gonna be in my squad.
So, we do have 5 changes allowed or 3?
I
think
think
it's
5.
5.
Okay, so we still have substitutes to make.
Why
'Cause
wanna not talk? Come on. No communication.
Timothy Way. Handful over there. Handful. Just when they thought they were seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, another pacey youngster comes on. Eh? Oh God, Sergino Des. Playing with them.
Mm-hmm. He's literally having his way over there.
Yep.
No. Sweet.
Interesting stuff there. Come on.
Oh, yes, pick up a knock. Tired.
Let me see. Referee, foul. Referee, penalty.
I guarantee if Jamaica did a cry for penalty just now, US would have said nope, nope, no penalty.
Yeah.
It didn't even look like he even touched the ball.
Penalty for Jamaica. Come on, let replay that one. Because they're not replaying it because they know that I've been making noise on it.
They're not gonna show it back. It's going against them, so they wouldn't show it back.
United States making use of the changes and making use of the substitutes. Sergino Des, his night is over.
And if Jamaica win this game, will I be at 5th right now?
Jamaica wins this game, they have to call us France for the rest of this campaign.
So junior night's over, and so is Jamaica one right now as it stands.
Sergino Des. Shot more comes in for Sergino
The headline
Des.
on all WatchAlong.
Musa.
And all YouTube channel tomorrow. Tapa out.
That
headline tomorrow.
word. People serious about it, ain't it?
I mean, we play a good first half. I don't know what Tapa said to them in the dressing room. Totally different game right now.
Tapa hit the reset button. He hit the factory reset button, not just the reset button. He hit the factory reset.
I'm not pressure with Tapa, you know. I'm not pressuring Theodore.
Nah,
I'm not pressuring Tapa for this one.
No pressure. It just seems like, I mean, it's a completely different team came out for the second half. And even when we weathered that little storm, compared to the first half where we put in a few chances that we got. I mean, we haven't really got much this half.
Yeah. True.
That should have been 3.
Man, run right past Alves with ease.
Man,
run past Alves like he was standing still.
Alves doesn't have a clue what's happening. Doesn't have a clue. I tell you, if that were Pepe, that would have been 3.
Oh, it's not even Alves. He run past Damian.
If that were Pepe, it would have been 3.
Right now, Alves has his hands full on that left wing because he got both Weah and Robinson to deal with. And Alves has no help this half because it doesn't seem like let's see, East out there now. What? There's absolutely no communication in that back line right now. None.
Poor thing. You feel sorry for them sometime, you know.
Jamaica need an identity. We need to have an identity to know what is demanded on the field. Good ball. We have to have an identity to figure out what we need to accomplish on the pitch. As it seems like right now we're just playing ball.
I feel concentration in the final third. I don't know, man. Very poor.
Running hot over the other side. All right, 10 minutes to go in the game, folks. 10 minutes to go in the game. Let us know your views in the game so far. Jamaica versus the United States. 2-0 scoreline in favor. You guys, it's Dwight East. Dwight East. Dwight East. You're related to Javon East. Because Javon East playing and you need to support your relative, you know.
Man say give up.
You need to support your Dwight, you're not going east? Is that what you're saying? Saddle to the east, they say. Or is it the west? All right, saddle to the west then.
Our shots and target and possession has not moved for the second half.
Yeah, because we haven't done anything in the second half. And we mentioned it before. We had what, one shot on target? Yeah. I think we had one shot on target. One shot on target, and that shot came in the first half. We haven't mustered anything so far in the second half. So
Our side that its statistic is stuck.
the ball game hasn't moved either, for real. The ball game hasn't moved. We've been in the same position. And I think I may very well just do a reaction video after the game. I'll do a 10-minute video as soon as this game is over and upload it at once, basically, because it's a way. It's a way. Trust me, it's a way. It's a way. And we continue to struggle.
And will continue to struggle.
Just clear. Just trying to clear it.
Oof.
Anthony Robinson. Brilliant game. He's had a brilliant game. Is it left? Nice. Manchester United, no. Arsenal, Tottenham. Tottenham needs a left back. Who plays left back for Tottenham?
Regulon.
No. Reggae on him can stay. Who else? Who do we have? Yeah, Alva's injured. Saw that coming. All right. Kelly Acosta. Hard for Tyler Adams. Interesting. United States making their changes, giving everyone a feel of it. Come Theodore Whitmore, put on Andre Gray for Alva Spoil.
Might as well. He did go to a back three.
Javian Brown finally get here.
Javian Brown. Yep, for Alves, that's what, 4?
That's 5, no? Yeah, 4.
That's his fifth. 4. Yeah.
Is it? Who came on?
Brown, East, Roof, and Flemings. Yeah, 4.
Okay, so we still have 1 in the bag, innit? You get 5 changes and you're not using up your changes. Come on, man. Come on, man. Whitmore, not concerned. They should be worried after this one.
He not worried. He know they're not gonna do nothing anyway.
Said he wasn't worried. So
No.
let's see. All right, 85 minutes into the game, folks. Jamaica nil, the United States 2. We're being manhandled by the US youngsters. Manhandled, and that's 2, almost 3. Looks as if he went over the line, you know. Goal line technology.
He stopped
Goal
it.
line technology. No.
They don't have none of that.
Goal line technology. Over the
CONCACAF
line.
CONCACAF don't have none of that.
All right.
Nope. No VAR, no goal line. Nothing.
Saved by the bell. Taxi helping out Andre Blake there. Whoa.
Good tackle. Good tackle.
Oh.
Good tackle. Good tackle.
Minister of Defense. Rough house.
Everybody is like, nobody is moving into the open space. America is pressuring you so much. Yes, somebody should be open. Here we go. Why? Give me.
Difficult.
Look like we need to take off that jersey before the game done.
Difficult.
I'm just one goal away.
Difficult. Difficult.
All white finish right now. Yeah, don't. It's about to be an all white finish right now.
You're losing it. You're losing it as well. We're surrendering. We're surrendering.
We're all waving the white flag.
Yeah, man, waving the white flag.
I don't see anything from Shaman. I don't know.
We're not giving up. We're not giving up. Arsenal.
Maybe face urgency. I can't manage the mass.
Mr. Arsenal, we're not giving up. We're not giving up.
I don't understand why he don't take off Shamar and give Andre Gray a run. I don't get it. Yeah, one more change.
That 88 minutes. There's no way back now.
Well, look at that. Our shots and percentage move. It's sad we honestly have this amount of quality better than some of these teams in CONCACAF, and we can't even get one win.
We're not even winning it. You can't put together a good performance.
A good performance is right. We can't even do that, and we have such a quality team. Unacceptable.
You can't lose, you know. Losing is acceptable, you know, but it's how you lose. If you lose, if you go down swinging, we can live with that.
We can live with that.
Yeah, but
true.
Tough one, eh? Tough one.
Tough one, ain't it?
But again, folks, if you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe, like, share. If you have any comments, leave it in the comment section as well. The United States 2, Jamaica 0, US playing on home soil. The World Cup qualifiers. CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. Will the Reggae Boys make it to Qatar? It doesn't look that way from where I'm sitting. Seems as if they're going to be watching Qatar in high definition. on their televisions, but not convincing. And stay tuned for the video that we'll be uploading after this one. We'll be giving a full-on reaction to the game that we're watching as we speak now. Jamaica, they have been underwhelming, put mildly. This is me being generous or using my vocabulary as mildly as possible, because I don't want to come across as being unpatriotic for the most part, as some may say. So Jamaica, underwhelming for the most part. We the fans, we were left wanting. We are left wanting because I'm still waiting to see Jamaica show up the second half. It seems as if they were left in the changing room. I don't know. They need to send someone in the changing room to look for them, because this isn't the same team that played the first half. I don't know what Theodore Whitmore said, what they put in the water halftime, but it not look good. All right. So again, as I said, as soon as this video is completed, as soon as watch along is done, we're going to do a quick, maybe 10-minute reaction video, letting you guys know what or views are on the game or takeaways from the game as well. The game was won and lost, and how the Reggae Boys can bounce back from this dreadful performance. Referee. I don't understand this, referee.
Is the American commentator saying that's a penalty?
No. Blessings, Lee. How you doing?
You really asked me that? After all of them months. You see how long me tell you to get rid of man? If we get rid of man from early June, we don't have a problem, man.
The facts. Facts,
and man,
Lee,
I
you
go tell
call
me
it.
say them a wait till give him the first 3 games. If you come on the show tonight, if you come on the show, give him the first 3 games, man. There is no way you can sack a coach before a World Cup 4 match 1 point.
Yeah.
And about
True.
2 dozen goals scored and we are ready.
It's not looking good, Lee.
Alright, just look. Mikel Antonio, Ethan Pinnock, pull out. What you think? You think I'll just be through the team let them pull out? The coach.
Your
This
answer
man
something.
have sense like how me have sense and know say this team, this coach I no have no sense. So they don't make no sense, then go put them reputation on this team and embarrass themselves.
Listen, Lee, I completely agree with you, and I just told him that I feel like with all the backlash they get from the Panama game and what type of statement, I feel this is their way of letting him know. So listen, it is not our fault. Yeah, of course. That was my opinion too.
Jamaica get just now still. 5 or 4, you know. No, but we're supposed to under about 5 or 4.
True.
You can't go in half time, nil all, and we are play some not that good, but we are play a little good ball game. You can't say.
I can't say we held our own. We held our own in the first half.
But you can't.
Shamar Nicholson get it then. Shamar Nicholson get it.
Where you going to the team and them? You better him there, he ain't going in a room, brother. The best he never go in there.
And just do like what we do as schoolboy, leave them up on the field.
It's a recurring issue though.
This coach now have no man management at that time problem. Tapador Whitmore, he need to go now. Him not have no man management. The man will come from big TV, come and say Ravel Morrison, you give him an inch, you take a yard. What kind of talk them there?
I think that's another reason why them guys ain't show up either. With the exception of Liam Moore.
Him I go run with in our whole listen, man. I don't know where them a wait pan to get rid of Tapper. Right now, if we could have kidnapped him and then see him back until after I World Cup, everything done, would I do that? Believe me, just
folks. Disclaimer, folks. We don't promote kidnapping over here at halftime.
Can't even know, brother.
Right I don't want you guys really getting ideas, all right?
Right now, me left work early just to come watch. Me know we are gonna lose, you know. I don't like some, I know say we are gonna lose, but lose better now.
True. That's my reaction to. I think if we lost fighting, it would be better.
Midfield. Drop Ravel Morrison, put Javon Watts. The man can't even stand up. The man gets so weak now. The man bone then get weak out.
Well,
to be
Javon
to be fair to him,
Watson walked, innit?
to be
Javon
to be
Watson
fair,
walked half of
still,
the game.
yeah, he did pretty well
Do
first few
well,
minutes of the
pick
first
them when they
half.
are
First
15
few
minutes.
minutes.
You know how much?
First
But
few
pass, you know,
minutes.
don't.
Yeah, close
The
enough.
youth they score 2 goals per week, you know. Javan was not play before man born, you know. The man them a walk through, we feel like so we not did it. Kemar
True.
Lawrence, me don't know what happened to him now. Alvas Powell in the first half, one at a time he come like a low, me see a play right back.
Yeah,
No,
man.
man.
Everybody play right back tonight except Alvas.
Except that, brother. And him still in the team?
Yeah.
The man can't get a start from the club side when they. And him in the team.
Well, those are tappers diehards, you know.
Yeah, these are the
You
guys
see
who
when
will
them
go
attack
to
him,
war for him.
when them sack him, carry them with him. Them play there, go
Cohen in
on
a
with him. And
training.
only Fisher can go on with him too.
Nick Benelli says Cohen in a training. Yeah, true. This was a training session for the United States team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full
We
on
come like
training
some
session.
Cohen. Some
I
Cohen
thi-
will come like.
I think the US guys were in first gear for the entire
No,
90
you know,
minutes.
say the US guys, they're not much better, you know. But you can see that the US guys, them are play under one little system. Jamaica play under nothing. Nothing.
True.
Like
As
I
Maggie
said,
get the ball, me don't know. He come like then tell him say when you get the ball, Maggie, don't turn. Just pass it back to the defender.
True.
America playing with a system and an identity. Jamaica have neither.
True.
Not even coach.
All right.
Pops.
We're playing with nothing.
All right,
now,
folks.
we
Let
surrender them
us hear your
3 points,
views. See how young they are, sir. You see, yeah, definitely. We see how young they are. We see how young they are, folks. Let's keep the views coming in. I'll be here for another 9 or 10 minutes or so because I'm going to watch the Canada Mexico game. Naturally,
It was a disaster, boy.
I'm Canadian / Jamaican, so I have to watch the Canada game. So I'm going to change out now in my red and white.
It's the best to that. Best to that. Right
No, I won't be doing a watch along. Don't worry. I'll just be cheering on the Canadian team. All right. But again, Nick Benelli utterly disgusted. They weren't even up against a proper American team. True.
Man, Topper is ruining it. Topper is ruining it.
Yeah. I think we're going to use that as a headline for the next video, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
Lee.
Topper is ruining it.
Yeah, man, ruining in it. Yeah.
Just think about it.
Topper need to top out.
Yep.
Norton
Mikel
Morris.
Antonio, 2 days before, like a man sighted. Like he get a call. Say, yo, no coming.
Where's that trip, eh? Where's that trip?
Man, them.
Tracy
Liam
need
Moore,
a new song.
kind of
Pick a new
slightly
guy.
injured, so me can't see with him.
Where Tracy need to work on in the next song. He need to go back into the studio.
I'm my next one, cause I'm a pick up for Whitmore what the mirror talks about, boy, lack of commitment and this and I go and call him show. Cause me go ask him where them man they're not committed. Them Jamaican man they play just they're not committed.
Watch it a few friends over some beers. Yeah, it's true. I can't watch Reggae Boys with beer. Okay, we can't watch Reggae Boys while drinking. It's you know you're watching football and you get a vibe. You're having a drink and you feel good.
You're drunk. If you watch Reggae Boys and a drink, you're drunk in a second.
Yeah, it won't be a vibe. It won't be for your vibe. It will be because you're stressed out.
Them disgusting.
But yeah, folks, if you're new to the channel, remember subscribe to Halftime TV and hit the like button as soon as you hop on. As I said, them ruining it. That's what Lee said will be the headline. We'll be using that as the topic for the headline for the next video.
No, just think,
Halftime TV and everyone.
4 games, 1 point. And the 1 point we get, we barely scrape a point. Down at Costa Rica, we walk past Costa Rica.
True. Shelly and Richards, blessings, Shelly and Richards, wherever you are in the world, big up yourself. Halftime TV family, as always, we're grateful for your support. And for everyone on here, we're grateful for your support, guys. Remember, as I said, hit the like button as soon as you hop on. I'll be giving my reaction as soon as this video is finished. I won't even be changing the set or anything. I'll be just doing a 10-minute video, so you can look out for that one as well. Them ruining it. ruining it in it.
Bobby Reed. Bobby
My,
Reed.
my my only
Fulham.
my only disappointment is that I didn't get the scoreline correct.
Eh?
So
That's
the,
my
the
only
3-1.
disappointment.
You predicted
The
3-1
three
and
one
you
yeah.
get 2-0. Well, it's still a 2-0
No man,
deficit, you
me
know.
tell us that if we did get 5, me would have feel a little bit better. Come on,
Yeah,
sister JFF, sure for fire that brother, you know. But
yeah.
Nah,
tomorrow
go
morning, I see him tapper. I
Nah,
rub
go
him data again. In a training with the same man, them where him a go carry them go to Jamaica, go make them embarrass themselves again.
True.
Nah, get fired.
And then the fans aren't allowed in the stadium. So
No, then I need
eh,
to, so you would have go pay your money for go watch that. Me and them a
no,
talk about
that's what I'm saying.
2,000 this.
If the fans go in the stadium, you know, it'll be even stronger pressure on Theodore Whitmore to leave the team. But because there
Right.
aren't any fans in the stadium, because there aren't any fans in the stadium, so they can't hear the public outcry in person.
Me say, not even my sweetie me ain't pay for going to go watch them. I swear. If me here say coach get a red card and he can't go in the stadium none at all, and a Paul all response to the game, me pay any amount of money to go.
Right back.
Them need to give Paul all a chance. Them need to do something. Try something else. Whitmore,
Right.
you see the amount of interview where Whitmore do another little short space of time, yeah. And all
Yeah,
of the talk them we make, him should have back in talk. Cause I him
true,
look
true,
like a stupid idiot now, you know.
true. So true. Anyway, folks, we'll take your closing remarks. As I said, we've arrived at almost a 2 hour mark. Let's wrap it up. Lee, how do you think we'll bounce back from this one? What are your takeaways from the
Listen,
game?
all right, I'm gonna tell you the facts. After the next 3 games, so that I gonna be how much? 2 more games left. 6 games, 1 point. So me I predict all 3 games in a one. Me think we need to get through that coach. No further than this, I'm not go. I may not get
Okay.
nothing from that match.
Okay. Okay.
No,
All right. Well put, Lee, and thanks for calling in. Jay, what's your takeaway from the game? And how does the Reggae Boys come back from this one? How do the Reggae Boys bounce back?
Well, bounce back the next 4 years, 2026. That's the only bounce back I see. Honestly, I am honestly still from the Panama game. I look at this team differently. Plus the selection of the team for this game as well. Some bias cars, some bias move. I mean, especially I stated on one of your live the other day. Nobody's gonna start over Andre Blake unless he's injured, right?
Yeah.
Um, Taylor was selected for the third string keeper. Why has JD White make 2 saves in the Premier League on the weekend? You're gonna replace him with the player that you already call up, which is not injured, and replace him with another player just because him saved 2 penalties. Why not wait until the other international break to
Yeah.
call Jaden White? I'm not saying Jaden White is not a good goalkeeper, but I think that is biased and very disrespectful to the other goalkeeper because he's a class goalkeeper as well.
True,
You
true.
understand? So I think there's some bias move. And with the topic all up, and I know I watch the Jamaican Premier League, I see a lot of talented defender. Toby just started playing a couple of weeks ago. The Cavalier, and hear them call him. But there's a lot of bias thing going on at JFF. So in order for Jamaica game to improve, the management have to improve too.
Okay.
I don't see Jamaica making the top 5 or the top 4.
All right, all right. Fair enough and point taken. Walker, your parting remarks. How do we bounce back from this game? And what are your takeaways from the Reggae Boys versus United States?
Um, hmm, where do you start? I mean, since the Panama game, we know it would have been an uphill task from there. We show a little bit during the Costa Rica game when we drew that. Was it Costa Rica we drew? Yeah. But this game really telling us that we definitely don't have an identity. Um, we're not our selection of the team is not good. The decisions that are being made with regards to the team is showing us that who is really making the selection of this team. As Jay said, with J.D. White over the weekend making 2 saves and he replaced somebody that was already in the team. That's telling you that somebody separate from the coach is making decision with regards to the team. And it shows that there's bias in the team. And until we can get these problems at the higher level resolved, we're not going anywhere. And they need to fix it. If they don't fix it now, since you're putting so much effort into Qatar, if you don't fix it now, you have to fix it before 2026. Otherwise, it's going to be a repeat of 2022.
All right.
That's how I see it.
Fair enough. All right. Thanks to each and every one of you guys who have been with us throughout the last 2 hours. Halftime TV, we're going to call it quits for now. If you want to hear my assessment, remember, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification on. I'll be shooting that video right now. Probably it'll be released tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Who knows? Let's keep our fingers crossed on that one. Jamaica 0, United States 2. Our journey for Qatar 2022 seems further and further away. We're still hopeful, but hopeful more than anything else. All right. Thanks again for tuning in, folks. We appreciate you guys. You've gotten us past the 4,000 subscribers mark. I can't express how grateful I am. The words, the superlatives aren't there to state how I'm feeling. I'm ecstatic. I'm over the moon right now. And we look forward to continuously growing with you guys, pushing us forward. All right. Walker, have a wonderful night, you and your family. Jay, thanks for tuning in as well. Thanks for joining us for the majority of the show as well.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Ryan Evans. Who else we have? Nick Benelli, Shelly Ann Richards. Who else we have on here? Norton Morris. Everyone who joined us throughout the last 2 hours as we gave our assessment of the Reggae Boyz versus United States. Thank you guys. We appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope each one of you guys have a productive night. Don't let the Reggae Boyz spoil the night, folks. We've grown accustomed to this sort of feeling. And after every downfall, there is oftentimes a comeback. So hopefully the comeback is stronger than the setback. All right, take care. Enjoy what's left of your night, folks. We love each and every one of you. God's richest blessing on you, and I hope you sleep well. Look out for that video first thing tomorrow morning. You'll have it. Turn the notification on. Remember, peace out. Bye-bye.